It is no secret, the market has been changing. What's up with the market right now? We see a bunch of scary national articles about the market and fear it's going to crash. But is it? What's really going on? Let's dive into the November numbers and find out. First, let's take a look at the median home sales price. Normal yearly appreciation is between 3 and 6%. That's what a healthy market appreciation looks like. And while the double-digit appreciation levels that we saw the last couple years, while it's been nice for homeowners, it's really not sustainable for the market. Now, the median is where half of the homes sold for higher and half were sold for lower. We're looking at 470,000. This is down from October, and it's also down 1.1% over November of last year, which was 475,000. Now, I'm sure some people are thinking they should start panicking and being fearful, but when you look at year-to-date median sales price, we're still up 9.9%. That's definitely better than normal yearly appreciation. Remember, normal is 3 to 6%. If we want to take a look at average sales price, we are up both year-over-year November numbers by 5.1% and year-to-date numbers. We are also up by 11%. So again, healthy appreciation levels there too. New listings went down from 346 to 228, which is a 34.1% decrease from November of 2021. Comparing that to pre-pandemic numbers, we have 309 in 2019 and 336 in 2018. This month is even lower, so while we're still seeing inventory come on, it's definitely at much lower numbers. Stick around to the end to see if that's actually changing us from the current seller's market to maybe a normal market or even a buyer's market. What do you think it's going to be? Pending numbers are at 227, which is down 46.1% from November of 2021 at 559. So we are seeing less come on the market and less going under contract. The higher interest rate compared to the really low 2020 and 2021 is definitely causing a pause for some buyers. Next up, homes closed. There were 235 homes closed in November 2022. This is a decrease of 58%. That's a decrease from 559 down to 235. So it's definitely dropped quite a bit year over year. When we quote inventory numbers, it's a snapshot of one day. The rest of the numbers take the full month into account, but the inventory is a snapshot that's usually taken on the last day of the month. The current inventory was 546 homes when they took the snapshot. This is an increase of 137.4% compared to November of last year. This is obviously significant, but when we look at the days on market or the number of days of properties on the market before it goes under contract, we can see why the numbers are the way they are. So days on market for November was 34 days. This is up 161.5% from November of last year. Now, that percentage is a huge jump, and it went from 13 days to 34 days. Properties are staying on the market a lot longer and getting closer to a number that's more typical for a balanced, normal seller's market. I know that's a weird saying, but we're still in the seller's market. It's just becoming a more normalized seller's market, unlike the last couple of years, which were this crazy seller's market. And guess what? This is great for buyers because they have a little bit more time to view properties and make decisions before things go under contract. Sellers, you need to make sure you reset your expectations when you sell your home. It's likely going to be on the market a couple of weeks before it goes under contract. Percent of list price received is always a good number to look at because it shows how much over or under homes are going under contract on compared to what they were actually listed for. And the average for November was 98.6. So we are seeing more negotiation ability for buyers. It's also showing that some homes are being listed too high and the market is adjusting to where they should be. But compared to 101.8% of last October, this is a much better number for buyers. This is also slowing the year-over-year appreciation rate. The last metric to take into consideration is the month's supply of inventory. This number shows how many months of inventory we would have if nothing else came on the market. November measured 1.5 months of inventory, so if nothing new came on the market, we would have 1.5 months of inventory before we ran out. Now keep in mind, a balanced market is 4 to 6 months, so while we are seeing the market changing a bit and it's slowing down, we can see that we are still firmly planted in the seller's market. This is the same as October as well. October was 1.5 months of inventory too. So we're seeing a consistent level right now and we continue to remain in the seller's market. All these numbers show that while some areas in the country are taking larger hits, we are decelerating mildly in our area. We are still seeing buyers in the market. We're seeing sellers offer buyer programs like 3-2-1 buy downs or closing cost credits, and these things can help offset the higher interest rates we're seeing. So if you'd like to know more about those, watch this video. And if you've thought about selling, or even if you aren't interested in selling but you want to know how much your home is worth and where your equity is at, please click the link in the description below. I'd love to get you a completely free professional equity assessment report. And I am not a sleazy salesperson. I'm not going to hound you to sell your home if you request this report. That's not how I do business. I believe everyone should know what the value of their home is yearly. Just like you check the health of your credit report by running your free credit report every year, you should know the value of your home each year as well. It's important to have the data so you can make decisions accordingly. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.